Hello and good morning. Scary Champion again. I can see by my calendar that it's time to do horoscopes for everyone again. Um, Again, I'm not an astrologer. I just open myself up to the universe and read the astrological sign, and stuff comes to me, just like it does any medium. It's not hard to do. If anybody can do it. Aries, that's not your department. You're putting your nose in other people's business. And some people are used to it and some people are tired of it. You're not in control of everything. You have a sense of pride in making everything right, but other people don't. So you're instructing people that you shouldn't be, overstepping your bounds. The end result will have to suffer because these people are not happy with what you're doing. Lay low for a while, it'll blow over. You can't stop being you. You're overly instructive. You like to correct things all the time. You can't stop being you, but you can be a little less of it. Or you can time it to where it actually means something instead of just saying it. Lay low a little bit and come back. Taurus. Well, this is about the video I did the other day, forgive and forget. It's time to let these things go because it's holding you back from realizing who the real you is. Anger and resentment and jealousy that you hold on to could be for fellow workers. Not going to get you very far because the negativity created by that overcomes any positive you might get from it. Interesting. Gemini. Faith produces great results. You need a little more faith. It's kind of hard to find it lately. People tend to let you down and forget about it, but you tend not to forget about it. You tend to hold on to these things until they're detrimental to you. Let them go. Great practice I used to do would be to bundle all that up, put it in a bag, throw it in the trunk of a car, drive over a river and throw it into the river and watch it slowly sink. It's just a little trick, it's a little mind trick, but it worked for me. You have to have good imagination, but it does work. Cancer, you've got to get along to get along. Divisive relationships, things are coming to an end. They're coming to an head, but also new opportunities right around the bend. And again, the theme of today seems to be letting go of that and moving on to something else. You can't do anything about your current situation, but you can certainly have everything to do with the future. Sort of time to wipe the slate clean and start over. Sort of a New Year's thing. Forget the past, someone's saying. Forge new friendships. Hold on to the old ones if they're working. If they're not, dump them. Leo. Someone has targeted you for the reception of some untimely news that you're not wanting to remember, but you can't forget it. Something's happening soon that may upset the apple cart. Be ready for when it arrives. Glorious stuff. The resistance to change is futile. We're talking about the Borg here, old Star Trek stuff. Resistance is futile. It turns out resistance is never futile. Just a movie. In real life, go with the flow. Virgo. You're going to get some unwanted advances from someone, your junior. And it's up to you what you do with it. I don't think it's long lasting, but it could be earth shattering. This is someone who will pour forth their heart and tell you things you probably shouldn't be hearing. And then it's going to get awkward. Your choice to reciprocate or not reciprocate will have a lot to do with how embarrassing this is in the future. Case closed. Libra, outfits abound. New clothes, new styling, new... Something about butterscotch. That's a color, isn't it? It's kind of a yellowish kind of color, I think. Why are they getting the makeup stuff? Highlight your eyes with grays and blues. I don't know what these... You're in for a style makeover of some kind. That's what it looks like. You should revisit one of those people who knows how to match warm colors to a warm face, cool colors to a cool face. I guess it sort of sound like a girl thing. It doesn't sound like a guy's thing. Your improvement will be noticed by everyone. Scorpio, the cat's out of the bag. Everybody knows that you want it. Downplay this for a while. Maybe it's a promotion or a new job or something, but people have noticed a change in you. It indicates that change would be welcome. Don't have any regrets if you take this new thing, move this new direction, because that'll be the first thing you'll have. You'll say, oh, how wonderful, and then you say, gee, maybe I left a great job or left a great person, but it's not true. Your initial thinking of changing direction is good and positive and true. The second one is just guilty feelings and doesn't have any place. Sagittarius. Harebrained schemes will get you nowhere. Stick to the tried and true. I'm kind of known for harebrained ideas, but now's not the time. Now's the time to sit still and watch. When the opportunity comes, you'll know where it is. Don't get anybody else's way. Allow them free access. Because by hindering them, you've made yourself an enemy. Someone close. Capricorn, you're out of touch. You're out of style. Sounds like me. An updated wardrobe is needed. I'm not sure where. More color. I think maybe you have things of more color. You just don't wear them, preferring the drab. Aquarius. You're being hampered by your own inability to judge the situation for what it really is. You see one thing and everybody else is seeing something else. You're at odds with the world. But it's hindering your progress. You need to open up to new ideas. Embrace the different. You do it with this. Everybody's different. Try seeing things from another perspective. It'll open your eyes up to what's possible and what these other people are actually seeing and saying and talking about that you have no clue about. Pisces. Forget about the past. It's time to push forward. The time is now. Great opportunities. New year. Maybe a change in location. Revisiting something from the past. Maybe going back instead of going forward a little bit and then going forward. Sort of a put it in reverse, back up a little bit, and then zoom forward. forgetting about whatever this is. I don't know what that means. Hayseed. Someone with a little piece of straw that comes out of their mouth, that when they're in a movie and they want you to think they're a hillbilly, they'll put a chunk of grass in their mouth. Don't be fooled by this behavior of someone who's a country bumpkin. They're much, much smarter than you think they are. Can aid you in your climb to the top. Phew. Well, that was interesting. No fear, no regret, no anger. Thanks for watching.